Fairway does seem quite amazing. I know how you like your beer. You have all your specialties. I'm into it. Alright. Hey, oh, there's the water taxi again. Back at the bicycle, just had lunch Fairway. It was nice. It was not that expensive. So we're gonna ride back up Van Bronk and then cut down through to Ikea. Alright. Be back with you shortly.
Yeah, I hurt my back though. So.
How do you feel about the bicycle community in Red Hook and New York generally?
Not familiar with the community in Red Hook. I see a lot of bikes. I'm racing into work, so I
maybe less the community and maybe the city's attitude towards bikers.
I kind of feel like the ugly duckling most of the time. You're dodging traffic constantly. I mean, pedestrians, cars. It's exciting and frustrating sometimes. You gotta stay on your toes.
Do you think, because we're toying with the idea of making dedicated lanes on the roads?
I was going to say, we need more bike lanes, bike roads, bike paths, shared paths, whatever it is, and better control of existing bike lanes, because they often turn out to be just double parking lanes.
Right. Our problem is what we were trying to do is maybe just put barriers up, but that might cut down on parking. You are stuck. You're only stuck in it along each road. So
there's two bike lanes where I get really antsy. The one in front of City Hall, coming around from Chambers going onto the Brooklyn Bridge. There's always official vehicles parked there, and I make a point of riding on the sidewalk, just waiting for somebody to stop me. And the other one is the one in front of Brooklyn, downtown City Hall, Brooklyn Borough Hall.
Just the city officials that are parking in the.
It seems like it. The one in Brooklyn, it's painted green and everything, but I feel boxed in. There's a loading dock there where the trucks just kind of cut right in front of you, and you have nowhere to go.
Are you familiar with the Brooklyn Greenway Initiative?
I am not. The Greenway Initiative. Yeah. I am familiar with
the Brooklyn Greenway Initiative.
Oh, okay.
And did the Hudson River bike path in Manhattan, and. You need both. You need on-road and off-road. The barriers didn't work when Ed put them in back in the 70s at Koch. If they went in, they should have ways out so that you don't have a whole block where you're trapped, but there are ways to get out of the bike path if you've got some Yahoo in there doing something. And we should be going for more transportation money from the Federal Transit Administration and Federal Highway Administration. That's what we used to build the bike path on the Hudson River Park, $36 million in federal highway funds, because they were rebuilding the highway, and the bicycle has traditionally been a part of the highway infrastructure. Every highway that was built around here was built with a bikeway next to it, from the Belt Parkway to the Cross Island Parkway.
Okay.
And that's what we should be doing, is pushing for comparable bicycle lane mileage for all the auto mileage that they're building in the region.
The reason why the competition is on is because the Smith Street station is about to be
rebuilt,
renovated. Yeah. So they're hoping to attach a bike port to that project so that people are encouraged to bike to the station instead of taking the bus and leave your bike there. So that's
like they do in San Francisco.
Right, they do it out west all the time.
Like they do in many places.
Eventually,
we're trying to figure out a way to pull New York culture into that whole idea, and we're not sure that our design is geared towards trying to make it more, New York friendly. For some reason, we're not sure that people are going to trust that.
Right. I think trust and security and safety and theft are all going to be.
Yeah. It's a better world for bicyclists than it was 25 years ago. So you have to look at incremental change. Things do take time. And speak up.
Okay. Thanks. I'm Chester.
That's Saul.
I like that. Nice to meet you. Thank you very much. Thank you. So over there is that Fairway building we were just at. We're in the region of the Fairway building. Here is right next to the Ikea. So I don't know what's gonna happen here, if anything. Oh wait, it looks like there may be some condominiums that are going up in here. Not sure. Oh, by the way, we just turned onto Beard Street off of Van Brunt. So if you see that in your map, check out Beard Street. So here it is. The mother. Some cranes. It's pretty big. I've actually never been to an Ikea, so I can't judge if it's bigger or smaller than others, but I somehow think it has to be bigger. It seems to be closed. I mean, it seems like it, but it's kind of weird. So yeah, this is the new Ikea. It's all happening. What I don't know, what I found out since the last time we spoke, is that some people were very unhappy about some of the buildings that got torn down when they put this up. Though I'll be honest, all the buildings around here that aren't being used, they're in pretty poor shape, so I have no idea what the ones that were like, that they were empty, that nobody disputes that they were empty, but for some reason people thought they were landmarks. I don't know why. Maybe they were, but regardless, we have Swedish commercial invasion at this point. Still kind of industrial though. It's kind of amazing. But I am finding, talking to people off camera, so there's a lot of pride in this neighborhood. We could go in the Ikea if you wanted to, but I think maybe not. Here we have the Red Hook Community Farm. Looks like a co-op. It's powered by solar power when it needs it, because it is plants, but amazing nonetheless. Grow some corn, some tomatoes. Here we go. There's some delivery services. So it's all very nicely maintained, the Ikea section. There's what I imagine was where Ikea is now. Kind of a shell of a building. We're going to turn to this park. There's a very big soccer park. So I'm going to turn off for a second. We're here right on Sigourney, as in Weaver, Sigourney. Alright, back at you. So here we go. There's this beautiful park. I don't know if I'm going to go all the way to the end of it, but there are like 6 beautiful soccer fields. I may go fucking hook around down at the water here. I don't know. Some parts industrial may not need a bike path, but we'll see what we can do. Alright, this is kind of boring. It's a park. Goes for a while. I'm gonna go down to the river. Alright, bye.